The liberation struggle was not waiting, so that the few could prosper while they remain in the abject poverty. It was fought so that every Zimbabwean could walk in dignity and economically empowered. Our duty is not to merely honor their memory. It is to implement their vision through ethical leadership, clean governance, unity of purpose, and economic transformation. Brigadier. The Brigadier Ngarava family His Excellency the President of the Republic of Zimbabwe and the Commander-in-Chief of the Zimbabwe Veterans Force, Comrade Dr. Emerson Mnangagwa, Vice President and Secretary of Zambia, Colonel retired Dr. Kempo Kando Dugi One, Minister of Affairs and National Champion of Zambia, Honorable Comrade of Art and Musbange, Minister of State for Provincial Affairs and Devolution, Honorable Metropolitan Politics, Honorable Senator Charles Federer, Honorable Minister here present, Speaker of the National Assembly, Advocate Diego Francis, and abstention. President of the Senate, Senator Ngarava, member of the Senate, Chief Justice, Honorable Ngarava, represented by the Deputy Chief Justice, Honorable Justice for President of the National Chief Council, Senator Honorable Senator Matias, Brigadier members, the acting Chief Secretary to the President Cabinet, Dr. William Badu, Chairman of the Public Service Commission, Dr. Vincent Wade, Commander of the Zimbabwe Veterans Forces, General Emmanuel Matatu, State Chiefs, Your Excellencies, members of the diplomatic corps, Mayor of the City of Harare, Washington, Canada, Jacob Mafume, veterans of the liberation struggle, senior government officials, ladies and gentlemen, comrades and friends. Today is just the second day into the new year 2026. We gather here at the National Heroes Acre today to rest in the sun of Zimbabwe, and exchange virtues and a history of honor, and a dedicated revolutionary, Brigadier General retired Matias Tizirai. He was born at the age of 66 on Christmas Day, the 20th of December, 2025. His divine coming as our nation continues cruise veterans of the liberation struggle, constitute a profound national loss. It is then 2 weeks since we buried the grandson of the soil, Brigadier General retired one. Here at this very shrine. We grieve deeply over this sad loss. On behalf of His Excellency, President of the Republic of Zimbabwe, and Commander-in-Chief of the Zimbabwe Defense Forces, Comrade Dr. Emerson from Ngarava, our nation, the ruling party Zambia, governments, my family, and indeed all my own behalf, I extend heartfelt condolences to the family and the entire nation. May we go comfort to the Lord that our Brigadier General was a distinguished military officer whose service and sacrifice shall never be changed. He remained focused and steadfast in the presence of violence and strength for our comrades. Your loss is our collective loss. Comrades and friends, the late Brigadier General, whose Chiwenga name was Comrade Matias Chiwenga, was born on 27 March 1959 in Tizirai district, Matias. He was born by Matias and was raised in a family of 9, 4 boys and 5 girls. With him being the 5th born child, the late general officer attended primary education at the Chiwenga Primary School in Tizirai district, which he completed in 1974. He then stayed the general mission in Tizirai district for his secondary education. He left the general mission, finally convinced to join the Liberation War after writing his fortune examinations in October 1976, together with 4 other students. In the late December 1976, he crossed the border into Mozambique with a group of foreigners who were going to collect ammunition from Mozambique. The journey to Mozambique was not an easy one, because it was through the Brigadier Empire, which was infested by wild animals. In Mozambique, he was sent to a refugee camp, where he stayed for the whole 1977, awaiting training. He was eventually sent to Syria for military training, where he performed remarkably. Upon completion of his training, where he was deployed in Gaza province, Sector 4, where he operated until independence in 1984. Brigadier General Ngarava's generation did not choose war out of ambition, They were driven by passion and zeal to liberate the people of Zimbabwe. They commanded land disposition, economic exclusion, and the systematic denial of social and economic dignity. From the perspective of the Congress, both the living and the departed, to liberate Zimbabwe was not an option, but an obligation. And therefore, we signed the covenant in blood. And that's our main. It was a life of sacrifice, resilience, discipline, and commitment. Independence was therefore purchased at a high cost. Who are you? Yari kushila, yari kubai kushila. Sabutaru ramokai na mawai. Yes. I cheated. Oh, Mama. Kana sipiga kupewa ngafu. Asista na asista ye. Those who did retain justice. Bound forever by the mission of safeguarding the nation they liberated. They retained to bear witness of the sacrifices of countless men and women who paid the spiritual price for the liberation of Zimbabwe. During this time, the late general officer went to the line a certain point, which was exactly within the same area that he operated in. After 1980 general elections and the independence celebrations, Brigadier General Ngarava was preferred to Biographical in the Middle Army and Operation C, where he briefly stayed before joining the Zimbabwe National Army. He was arrested in the Zimbabwe National Army on 16 February 1981 as a sergeant under the Zimbabwe Army Education. This was our independence. This was our biggest hope, our biggest unity. Because most of the comrades that had gone to the war had left their intention anyway. And therefore, it was very taken by our founding father, President Brigadier, that everyone must go to school. And therefore, the biggest call in the Zimbabwe National Army independence was the education call. To make sure that everyone had to receive the required education. Due to his exceptional performance and commitment to duty. He was elected to attend the basic officer course in 1982 and was commissioned as a brigadier. He illustrious military career in the Zimbabwe Defense Force, which saw him undertaking military career courses, the most notable one being adult education and administration. As well as the junior staff force and joined command in the staff force. In addition, those military courses, the late Brigadier also pursued and attained non-military qualifications, which include the following: the medical management development program certificate in performance management with the Zimbabwe Institute of Public Administration and Management, diploma in managerial principles with the London Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Bachelor of Technology Honors degree with the University of Zimbabwe, Masters of Business Administration with the University of Science and Technology. The late department senior officer held several military appointments in the field of army education and defense logistics. His reliability, professionalism, and dedication to duty saw him rising through the ranks from sergeant in 1981 to colonel in 2020. Jude is an ambassador for royals, patriotism, discipline, and dedication to duty during his service. He is the president and commander-in-chief of the Zimbabwe Defense Forces, Comrade Dr. Emerson Ngarava, promoted him the rank of Brigadier General upon his retirement in August 2022. As a result of hard work, selflessness, continual dedication, and exemplary service to the nation, the late general was awarded the following medals: Reparation Medal, Independence of Zimbabwe Medal, 10 years service medal, Long and Exemplary Service Medal, Mozambique Campaign Medal, DRC Campaign Medal, Grand Officer of the Zimbabwe Order of Merit. The late Brigadier General Ngarava is survived twice, namely Brigadier Ngarava and Lastness Ngarava, fighting children, namely Task, Cindy, Emmanuel, Shepherd, and Indiana, and 7 grandchildren. He said he will not let this spirit. Fellow honors, as we rest our commanders one by one, let us not forget it is through their selfless and consistent sacrifice and dedication to duty that Zimbabwe attained its independence as a sovereign state. The liberation struggle was not waiting so that the few could prosper while they remain in the abject poverty. It was fought so that every Zimbabwe could walk in dignity and economically empowered. Our duty is not to be honored and remembered. it is to implement their vision through ethical leadership, clean governance, unity of purpose, and economic contribution. Brigadier, in the recent way, it was a big and Democratic Republic of Congo was in a clear strategic objective, the restoration of political stability and the unlocking of sustainable economic growth in those countries. Therefore, his enduring aspiration was to see that self-stability, prosperity, and national cohesion firmly established in his own country. Not as an abstract idea, but as a lived reality for every citizen. The true measure of our respect for Brigadier Chiwenga and all other departed comrades will not be found in today's ceremony, but in the quality of the Zimbabwe that we will leave behind. What legacy are we creating? One of sacrifice, patriotic service, and the national purpose for one of another. Ladies and gentlemen, we need to take note of significant progress under the national development strategy 1 in the year 1. As we transition international development strategy 2, starting now. Zimbabwe stands poised for accelerated growth, providing rich ethical leadership at all levels, defeat corruption, and uphold the whole government approach. Realizing our vision of becoming an upcoming income society by 2030, aiming for our operating committee to ethical behavior and rejection of selfish and manipulative practices. Our focus must be on industrialization, value addition, and inclusive growth. We must remain steadfast in our efforts to transform the economy, generate quality jobs, and enhance livelihoods of our citizens. In this moment of reflection, let us channel our youth into the new fostering a spirit of unity and Brigadier Ngarava so evidently championed. Together we can ensure that these areas lead forward as we try to build a stronger and more harmonious Zimbabwe. As I conclude, today we ready to resist the Brigadier Ngarava alongside his colleagues, and this is national issue. For remembrance and eternal relevance. We promise that we will continue to work hard and defend and prosper what we have sacrificed your whole life. what you have sacrificed for your whole life, namely the rising sovereignty as a nation standing, and the prosperity of our motherland, Zimbabwe. I say, Brigadier General Ngarava, farmers of America, hamba kule pana bwana unapabati gowe sana tesesoi sora gari kare ran chura kawa na pana rest in eternal peace our legend. I think